Gather round to share the screen, talking flicks and dreams. It's a movie scene. In the world of sports, politics collide. I'm not sick, buckle up, enjoy the ride. From the sideline, cheers to the Oscars glow.
Booyah. Episode 5. Cinco, cinco, cinco. Booyah. Remember Steven, or Stuart Scott?
Uh-huh.
Dude, like, that's when SportsCenter was amazing.
Definitely.
Stuart Scott, like, that guy made my morning. Made the whole weekend. It's cool as the other side of the pillow.
He was the best. Definitely.
Amazing.
So what's going on with Rodgers?
I don't know, man. The guy's kind of sucks.
This thing on TikTok
You know, Devontae's regretting that shit.
Yeah, I saw a thing on TikTok. He was, Rodgers had said that he wants to play in 2025. Just not for the Jets. And then they were saying that
I don't think the Jets want him to play for him.
And I think that's what the writer was saying, was that the Jets are looking to cut him, actually, or some shit. But
Because he signed a 2-year, right?
I don't know what he signed.
It was a 2-year that he signed? It was like 2 years, $50 million, something crazy? Or $50 million for both years?
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was. And then he was hurt last year, and then he played this year. So
Remember
he
when
technically
Devontae
shouldn't be under contract.
was wanting to leave the Raiders? And we talked about it, and I was like, it's the stupidest choice he could make is going to the fucking Jets.
Yep.
Because Rodgers is either
you're like, he should go to
not gonna
KC.
Yeah. Instead of Hopkins going there, dude, if they got Devontae, jeez.
Unstoppable.
But Devontae's going to be begging for another team.
Dude,
Come to the Broncos.
We'll take you. We have a one for us, but not a true one, you know?
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be that Devon Vele. I think Vele is going to be our actual number one.
Dude, what's up with what was Bo saying in that clip?
I was trying to read his... I don't fear nothing or something like that. I don't fear anything. He had crazy eyes, dude. Like Bill Romanowski, crazy eyes.
He did have crazy eyes.
I was like, dude,
I was trying to read his lips. I don't know if he was saying
nuts.
I don't know if he was saying like I'm not fucking I don't know if he's I think it looks like he said fuck in there. Like I ain't fucking scared.
All I know is after that he threw a touchdown. I was like, okay, don't piss him off, I guess. I was like, as long as he's happy, walking around, smiley, it's fine. Piss him off, here you go. This is what happens.
I like Bo. I think he'll be pretty good.
He reminds me a lot of Drew Brees, dude. Like a lot of Drew Brees. Mannerisms, build, everything.
But Sean Payton is not good.
Dude,
I mean, I guess
how many times did we throw the ball behind the line of scrimmage?
What? It's like watching the
third and forever.
It's like watching
2 hours
University of Colorado. Throw a bubble screen, throw a bubble screen, throw a bubble screen, throw a bubble screen, throw a bubble screen.
Yeah.
Lose to
I know
Kansas.
where to work on third and forever. Bubble screen. It worked one time. Doesn't mean it's going to work every time.
We used to throw a lot of those.
60% of the time it works every time.
We used to throw a lot of those with Peyton and Demaryius Thomas, but it seemed like they worked more times than not.
Well, it seemed like Demaryius Thomas would take it to the house. He'd get that weird little bubble screen and he'd be gone. Like no one would be around him. He'd be off to the races.
He was really good.
Yes.
He really was. I used to talk shit like we should have got Des Bryant over this fuckhead. And then I was like, you know, he's pretty damn good.
Yeah, well, he did set the Super Bowl record for catches or something like that. Even though we lost 43-8. Like he still had the reception record.
I don't remember.
And the one touchdown he caught, that dude was draped all over him, like pulling him down and shit, and he still caught it. I was like,
I don't remember much from that Super Bowl because it's like a blocker. Like
after the very first, after the safety to start the game, kind of fucked it up for you.
There's a trauma block going on there.
See, I had to live through the Niners, you know, beating us 55-10. I had to live through Buffalo, beating us during the regular season. They scored 3 touchdowns in 77 seconds. 3 touchdowns, 77 seconds beat us.
Yeah, I watched the replays of those. Pretty bad.
Yeah, that's what haunts me. That's what plagues my nightmares.
43
and then
the ass.
Yeah, the 43-8 was bad too. I was like, man, it's like we didn't even show up for this game.
We were not prepared.
No, not at all.
Just like we weren't prepared for Kansas, the CU Buffaloes, dude. That was embarrassing.
No. Well, see, the Buffs, like, they like that where they start drinking their own Kool-Aid, man. They really start believing in themselves. They're like, oh, we're so good, we'll run over people. It's like, no, dude, you can't believe you're better than a team that just, like, beat BYU. A team that's been, like, kicking everybody's ass, but, like, they came up short a few times. That their running back Neal, dude, that guy was killing us. I was like, you guys can't tackle for shit. Like the only complaint I had in that whole game was that hit on Shadur, where they like went at his knees and they didn't call it. I was like, come on, man.
He dove
That's like blatant.
low. Like he dove from a distance low.
Yeah, into the knees. Like I'm like, no, dude, that's a penalty. Like, I don't care how you slice up, that's a penalty.
I don't think Shiloh's as good as people think he is.
Now Shiloh will go in there and he'll hit people.
That's it.
But he don't wrap up. Like that.
You don't.
The Buffalo yesterday, they weren't wrapping up. They were just trying to hit people. It's like, dude, wrap up, tackle them. It seems like we hit them and they fall forward for 4 yards. Hit them, fall
and in
forward for 4
desperate
yards.
situations, we just need to throw the ball up to Travis. What's the worst that could happen? Like, he's that good to where it's like a 50-50 chance at least. Just throw it at him.
Well, when you get down, like the whole point is to not be down, but it seems like we kept moving backwards. We do some dumb shit, do a 3 and out. I'm like, oh God, you guys.
It's all right though, because I don't think we're good enough to win a playoff game.
After watching Neal kill us, could you imagine Genty? Dude, Genty would just have he'd run for like 1,000 yards against us.
Win the
Like, we
Heisman
cannot
against
stop the
us.
run. Ooh,
Win
dude.
the Heisman single-handedly.
He'd seal it against us. He'd give us the Heisman pose as he was running past us and shit. Like, no, that guy's awesome.
Yeah, a bowl game is cool. That's going to be cool, but
Oh, dude, to make a bowl game, I'm happy. Like,
we don't deserve.
no, it would have been
playoffs.
cool to be in the playoff, but like you knew, even if we went into the playoff with a head of steam, like we were going to get smoked. Like we were going to get spanked by whoever we played in the playoff. It was going to happen. You're like, oh, we're going to just die. Like we're not good enough to keep up with Alabama's, Tennessee's, Texas.
No. Can you imagine playing like Ohio State? It'd be like 70-0.
Yes. In the
80
first
to
half.
0.
Like it'd be bad.
I really
It's
want
like
Shadur to go to the Giants, though.
Me too. Go to the Giants. Like, even if he goes to the Cowboys. Should go to the Cowboys. I'm happy. But the Cowboys had to go screw around and beat Washington today.
Dude, that was a fucking
Dude, that
joke.
was the craziest game I've ever watched in my life. Like, how are you going to get a kick return that you fumbled? You fumbled the damn kickoff. You return it, but 98 yards, 99 yards. And then one play later, Terry McLaurin's going to the house. I'm like, for real? And then you shanked the extra point. I was like, my God, really?
That was the worst
And then
part.
No, it gets way worse because then the onside, they kicked the onside, dude scooped it up and ran it in. I was like, oh, you're going to give up a touchdown on an onside kick?
Yeah, that was a
That is
goofy
horrendous. Dude, and it seemed like all those points were scored with like 2 minutes left. That's it.
There was a
'Cause that
couple
was like,
weird
what,
games at the end, though.
Yeah.
I was watching
Dude,
the Red
Kansas
Zone.
City. How'd Kansas City have their hands full with the Panthers?
Dude, I was hoping the Panthers would beat them. I was like, damn, that'd
You
be
knew
awesome.
they weren't going to. As soon as the Panthers tied it and there was time on the clock, I'm like, Mahomes go down. They're going to kick a field goal. You already know. Like, you already know the scene. Like, and then, of course, he had to get a 30-yard scramble. I was like, how come nobody hits this guy? He runs
Against
to
the
the
sideline
sideline.
again.
He does that little pump fake. He's already past the line of scrimmage, little pump fake, and 30 yards down the sideline.
Dude,
I'm like,
that
oh my
cornerback was
God.
like running next to him like he's going to go out. He's going to go out. He's going to go out.
And then he never did.
No. Smoke him one
Dude,
time. Get the 15
It'd
yards.
stop him.
Blast him.
How quick would that stop him? That would stop him from doing that shit. He'd be like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't want to get hit no more. This sucks.
Well, and I even think if you do it one time, he's going to be in bounds when you do it. When you're
Yes.
that close to him and you just commit to fucking smoking him.
You're done.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you went for the ball on the tackle at the end, which was cool, and you saw he doesn't hold it for shit. But damn,
Well-
dude, you gotta do that like while he's inbound still. You gotta get the ball to come to you. Would have been awesome. Like, it would have been a way different game, you know? But even if it goes to OT, you know they're stopping them. You know they're getting the... At that point, it's inevitable. Know what I mean? You know the Chiefs are going to win that.
It's Thanos.
Pretty much, dude. They got that last fucking stone in the glove.
I don't
Who
know.
they play next week? Oh, they play the Raiders. They play the Raiders on Black Friday.
The Raiders ain't going to beat him.
Dude, Minshew. Minshew's out now. Who knows how long? Good old Minshew.
He's not very good anymore. He was good with
No.
Jacksonville. Was it Jacksonville?
Yeah, when he came out. And then he was good with Indy.
Yeah, he was. And then he lost it
like
to
Indy was
Flacco,
cool. Like
did he? Who's
was
playing
it?
tonight?
Rams and Eagles. Yeah, one of those games. I'm like, I really don't got to pay attention to that. Like if the Rams win, cool. If the Eagles win, cool. Really don't care. It's tomorrow's game. Tomorrow's the Chargers and the Ravens.
Either one of them losing would be good. Because we got that 7th seed right now.
But if the Chargers lose, that's better for us. Because right now we're slated to play Buffalo. Because 7 plays 2. Buffalo's 2. If we make it up to 5, we'd play 4. And 4 would be like the lowest division winner. So it'd be like Houston.
Dude, they look like shit today, too.
They're like against the Titans. Crazy thing is, I put a bet
throwing
on that
picks.
game.
They were turning the ball over like back and forth.
Because the Titans have had such shitty like scoring in the last few weeks. I placed a bet on them scoring over 13.5. And I was like, I'll bet them over 13.5, you know, just as a team score for the whole game. Dude, they eclipsed that in like the second quarter. I was like, oh yeah, I already hit this bet. That's awesome. My other bet fell through though. Jared Goff was supposed to throw at least a touchdown pass and didn't do that at all. No, it was 3 runs. 3 runs for touchdowns.
Damn. That's
Yeah,
like almost a given when you're betting that. You're like, that's a given.
Yes.
They score
I
7
was like, you
points a game.
bastard. Yeah, they still put up 24 against the Colts. Because then the Broncos got the Browns next on Monday night. And then we got the Colts. Well, we got
Monday
the Browns,
night?
a bye, and then the Colts. Yeah, we play the Browns on Monday night. Next Monday. It's a wild
That's
as that
going to
is.
be a weird one.
No, the weird one is us playing the not the Bengals, the Chargers on Thursday night. Because they moved the Browns and Bengals from Thursday to Sunday and moved us from Sunday to Thursday. Apparently we got to sign off on this. Like, it's got to be one of those things where we actually say, yeah, we want that. And even the Chargers have to say, yeah, we want that.
Is it in Denver?
Because no, it's in Los Angeles. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, apparently, you're not supposed to play 2 road games on Thursday night ever in a year. So we had to say, yeah, we'll do it. The only good thing is it kind of gives us a little mini bye before Cincinnati. So maybe that'll help. Maybe it won't. Never know.
I think we'll make the playoffs this year for sure.
Yeah, like we're looking competent, which is huge. Remember those years with like Hackett, even with what was it, Fangio? When we were with Fangio, like the defense was solid, but like everything else seemed incompetent. We kept getting holding calls, kept getting like offsides, kept getting false starts. Like you name it, we got the like the pre-snap penalty. I'm like, this is stupid. At least not, like even last year when we did that the field goal against Buffalo that we shanked and then somehow got a redo on it and then made it to win.
Oh, yeah, with Cortland Sutton's catch, like Russell, yeah.
Yeah.
Little spin around and
Yeah,
only
but like
good throw he
that
made
just
for
showed
us.
like, yeah, it's like, oh look, we're getting competent. We can actually execute this. We can actually throw, complete, run off the field, run a whole new unit back on the field, and line up for a field goal like within the allotted time. Like that, it was encouraging to see last year even though we lined up and shanked it, and then somehow got the luck of the draw and got a penalty on that and got to kick it again.
Yeah, our special teams is weird.
Yeah,
Like,
like
it was
even
good.
today.
It was good not to see them getting blown out. Like, I was watching them line up on that side, and I was like, they are going to blow this fucking
I was
guy
like, if
up.
they knock this dude on his ass on a simple ass field goal, I'm gonna be so pissed off.
Yeah, they did better. They're doing better
and
on that side.
Even the Raiders like, oh, we're gonna load up on this side because we know that dude's gonna fall on his ass straight up.
Either side of our line was getting blown up.
Didn't matter. Just pick a side, any side, and they're gonna be on their ass the whole damn time. But yeah,
We're supposed to get crazy snow Thursday or Wednesday.
Wednesday.
You see that shit? 30
No,
inches
I didn't even look at the
expected.
weather. 30 inches. So we're gonna get like a dusting.
Probably mountains, but yeah, 30
We're
inches.
gonna get a nice like breath of snow.
I
like a
hope
warm
it's just
breath
a
of
little
snow.
bit.
Just
I
a-
hate the
the
fucking
snow.
winter. I hate it. I like the springtime.
I just think we used to work out in this stuff. We used to be out in the
I
snow.
know.
It'd be just dumping buckets of snow, sitting there, freezing to death.
Sit in the truck.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the truck. Have
Working at the
heater
mill
running.
though, and this shit was crazy.
It was like a snow globe.
I don't know if I could do that again. If I had to, I don't know if I could do it. My
Dude,
body
like-
hurts on its own anymore.
My age now kind of kicks my ass a little bit for that, you know, like
Dude.
the cold,
So we
the
were-
cold on your hands. Ugh.
So we were trimming our pig's hooves today. We had this girl come over who knows what she's doing. And she's like, you just got to catch the pig and flip it over and hold it down. My body hurts, dude. I had to catch 3 of our pigs, 2 female, 1 male. And oh my God, like as I'm like holding this pig down, dude, and it's trying to get away from me, I have like the strain in my back and my arms, dude. My arms were going limp. I was like, I need to take a break. Like, time out. And I had to have this girl hold it. Like, she's a pretty big girl, you know. I was like, you have to hold the legs for a second and let me stand up and stretch my back out. Like, I felt like a pussy, bro. But like,
That's one of those where she reaches back with one arm, grabs the legs, and like, go ahead, take your break. You're like,
she had to put like the tools down and like grab it for me. She's older than me, and she's like, you know, she's like, oh, I got this. Take a breather. She's bent over. Her back's probably hurting. I'm like, fuck, man, because our male pig, bro, that motherfucker. When we all 3 had to get him, and then we all 3 grabbed a leg. So we had 1 leg each, and we flipped him up and grabbed the front legs. Crystal grabbed the back legs, and then I forget her name. She straddled, you know, the stomach. And dude, I'm telling you, when this pig fought to get loose, oh my goodness, like he was making noises, but when I could feel his body tense up, like he tensed up, and that's when he started like shaking, dude. And he did it like 5 or 6 times during this thing, dude. Oh my God, I could feel his neck getting tight, and I was like, oh, hold this motherfucker, and he started shaking, dude. Oh my God. We even like cut his tusks with some fucking like, I don't know, like some rope or like some steel rope shit. Oh my God, though. When that guy got tensed up, dude, to fight, I used everything I had in me, dude. My back was cramping. My neck was cramping. I was like, ah. Brutal. Tough,
they're sitting there
man.
just talking shit to the pig. I'm going to make you
he's-
bacon if you don't fucking calm
Dude,
the fuck down.
He's the thick boy, you know. And he was vicious. I was like, I can't do this. You need to hurry up. But we got
Just
it done.
sweating.
And then one of
First
our
chase,
babies,
dripping sweat.
then one of the piglets, well, you know, they can go, they're good enough to go off the tit, you know. They're big enough. We gave one away to somebody today, and they just called a little bit ago, and they brought it back.
They didn't want that pig.
No. Because we told them, we're like, you know, if it doesn't work out, bring it back, you know.
Yeah.
Don't like just let it run on the, like, don't let it go.
Yeah.
So they took it around, I don't know, 1 o'clock, 12, somewhere in there. It was before the game started. And yeah, they took it in a cage. They weren't really prepared to take it. They came with a little like fox cage thing, you know, like the
Like a
catch a
little cat
rodent
cage?
type thing. Yeah.
God. But like, how big
And,
do you think this pig was?
It was like that, you know, but like it fit
Yeah,
in
but I
there.
mean,
Just
And then
They
mind, they
couldn't
probably
turn
thought it was
around
like a
in
little
there.
cat.
And they brought it back, and the guy's like, "Man, we tried. We didn't know what to do with it. It was breaking through our fence." And I was like, "Well, yeah, you have to have something built for it. You can't just put it in your backyard." Like,
That's one of those where like it's not even the fence. It's none of that. It's that pig went into that little cage, couldn't turn around, probably threw a mean old shit in the car, and they're like, "We're done."
they kept
Just
it for a good
just a
6
greasing
hours.
of the fucking sheet. Yeah, just a greasing of the back seat. They're like, "Oh, we're done."
It was kind of cool though, because it was dark when they got back over here, and I let the pig out inside the pen, and the mom and the other babies are already sleeping, you know, and it ran in there, dude, and the noise they were all making, like, our brother's back, you know. It was just
Bunch
cool,
of-
like, to hear them like
bunch of oinks and shit, you're
communicating.
Like, I guess
they're
I'm
like,
keeping
"Oh,
all
you're
these damn
back?"
pigs. Guess who's back? Back again. Piggy's back. That's funny.
Yeah, but yeah, it was quite the adventure today with these pigs.
You watch Tulsa King?
Started to. I think we ran through every episode, but I slept like the last 4 because it was like I woke up and it was still
I
playing.
started
was
it.
like, I think I got through like 4 episodes, and then I fell asleep and woke up on the 8th, and I was like, it's weird. It's
pretty good.
It's good. I remember the first season being really good.
Yeah, the first season was really good. This season was pretty good. Like, it moves fast, you know, it's something to watch. I want to watch that Landman, the one with Billy Bob.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I've
it
seen
looks good.
previews for it.
Yeah, I'm trying to wait for that to end, and then I'll just watch it all at once.
Dude, they ruined Yellowstone.
You can't watch it now, huh?
Oh, which is on tonight. It's on
Was
tonight,
on.
I think.
An hour ago. You missed
Really?
it. CMT
Why
at
does it
6,
change?
remember?
Why does it change? Like it's
I don't know.
weird.
It's the weirdest show of all time when it comes to schedules. Like,
Yeah,
it's going to be on Paramount or Paramount Network, now Paramount Plus, now Peacock, now CMT. You're like, what channel is this on?
I don't know.
It's enough to
It's
piss you off.
irritating.
It's kind of why I'm
mom,
like,
I think mom gets it on like back to back.
she probably watched the last week and then the current week or whatever.
Like she gets it like whatever 6 o'clock, and then like 8 o'clock it comes on again.
And that's just a repeat or something. No,
I'll have to-
this is the kind of shit that makes you appreciate like cable back in the day.
Yeah,
Because then it's like the shows were on when they should be on. You know, like
Dude,
Home Improvement was
TV
on
Guide.
Wednesdays. Yes. You had
That's a
the
trip,
hard
like-
copy TV guide that came in the Sunday fucking paper.
my kids will never know what a TV guide is. Like physical, like you gotta like
Yeah, you
flip it and look and see the little
Yeah,
block
what's
and
on.
be like,
Give
"There's
you the
Home
star rating
Improvement."
and shit of like fucking movies and stuff. It's like, oh, this movie's 3 stars. It's on HBO. We have to watch that shit.
There's Home Improvement. Mm-hmm. There's fucking
Family
There's Sunday Night
Matters.
Football.
Yeah. Oh, it's right there. Cool. It's all lined
Crazy.
up. I can find out what channel it's on, when it's on. There wasn't a question of do I have that service? Do I have that channel? It was like,
Yeah, no.
it's all this. This is what it is. You have cable. This is what you got. You
That
know,
was crazy.
Like Saturday night Nickelodeon. Remember Snick? It was like Ren and Stimpy, fucking
Yeah.
all that.
The cartoons that raised us to be fucking
Those.
assholes and shit.
Yeah, it was good though. There's that.
Beavis
Are you
and
afraid of the dark?
Butthead.
Well, that
Dude,
wasn't Snake. That was MTV. But
I know,
Beavis
I'm
and
just
Butthead is
saying
still,
though.
dude. Beavis and Butthead is still funny now. Like you watch Beavis and Butthead, you're like, this is hysterical.
I know, but it's so
Like the-
not good.
It is
It's
not
so
good, but
bad.
it's funny. It's like, God, this is funny as shit. Like, cause if you watch the new episodes that are on Paramount, they're funny, dude. I was like, this
There's
is
new
funny
ones?
as shit. Yes, they made new ones.
Oh wow.
Cause they made the movie. Did you watch the movie? The new movie, where like
Do
Beavis
America?
has like an iPhone. No, it's the one where he's got the iPhone. And he's talking to Siri and shit, like telling all his problems with the phone. It's all talking to him. Yeah, it's funny.
They're back, huh?
Yeah, they like have travel through time and shit. Or there's multiverse of Beavises and shit. It's crazy. I can't remember. It's been like in a year since I've watched it. But they came
didn't
back
know
with
they
the show too. So there's the
Yeah, I didn't know they were
episodes.
making new episodes. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I was like, this is pretty awesome. I was like, because they're funny now. Like the movie was funny. They had to like dock a spaceship or something, and you know it was this thing that was like, and they're like, they've done it 89 times out of 89 times perfectly. We're gonna
Remember
make them.
Ed,
do
Ed
it.
and Eddie?
Yeah, dude, I remember like all the old Cartoon Network shit. That was good.
It really was.
Cow and Chicken, you know. Even fucking Powerpuff Girls was good back then with Mojo Jojo, the fucking bad guy.
Yeah.
Mojo Jojo, just a fucking crazy monkey. Hilarious.
What was that other one that was really horrible but awesome? Damn it.
There was a lot of them.
I know. Even the
I remember
Beavers one.
Courage,
Courage, the Cowardly Dog.
the dog. Yeah. I remember
Johnny
fucking
Bravo.
Rocko's Modern Life, Space Ghost, Coast to Coast. Like all that stuff was funny.
The good shit
Yes.
made us all
remember
weirdos.
Remember Saturday morning cartoons? My kids will never know Saturday morning cartoons. And it started off with that weird shit. Like it started out with like Beekman's World. There's
Yeah.
Beekman and the scientist, and then he had a fucking rat. With some
Yeah.
weird shit. Half an hour of just weird shit, weird science.
What are the two little mouse or rats?
Pinky in the Brain.
Pinky in the Brain.
Animaniacs, Pinky in the Brain.
Same thing we do every day, Pinky. Try to take over the world. God, it was so good.
Yes, funny.
Tom and Jerry was good.
Yeah. Like Tiny Toons was good. They even had a good thing with Tiny Toons. Like old Roadrunner cartoons. Amazing. Like they watch some weird shit now. Like have you seen cartoons now? Weird. Like I ended it like SpongeBob. SpongeBob, dude, SpongeBob's funny. But like after SpongeBob, I'm like, I kind of ran out of shit to watch. Like
So
I can't relate to this stuff.
Even like homework questions got weirder.
Fucking,
You know,
dude, how
first
is
grade.
how is it that like, was it sophomore algebra is like way easy. I could do sophomore algebra in my head, but fucking third grade math is like impossible. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I think there's pressure that comes along with it because you want to know it, like you overthink it,
right? But they tell you in like this broad terms, you know, if you have 12 fish in this fucking sea, you know, and how many are this or how many are that, and you're like, all right, so I'm gonna need you to do me a favor. You're gonna have to draw 7 yellow fucking fish.
It's asking us to express our work. It's asking us to show our work here.
Yeah, show your work.
It's talking about fish. So I need you to draw 12 of these motherfuckers on the paper.
And then you're going to have to draw 7 of them yellow.
Yes.
And 5 of them orange.
Yeah.
And then all 12 of them red. Yeah. And that's how it works.
My daughter looks at me and goes, why can't I just put 12 minus 7 equals 5, Dad? Why
can't
the fuck are you asking me?
Yeah, then I get angry. I'm like, if you knew the answer the whole time, why do I even matter?
Yes.
This is dumb.
What the fuck are you bringing that shit to me for? I just
why?
want you to show your work.
Why would you tell me about this now?
Yeah, I need you to draw these things. I need you to draw fish.
Dude, and their math don't get easier. Like, they keep asking worse and worse questions. Like, I was like, these assignments suck.
They give you these, like, graphs and, like, these columns and, like, all this shit. And they're like, show me where you get 5 out of this. And you're like, fuck are you even talking about? Like, you just color 5 of these? Or, like, why they broke down? Like, I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like,
and it's like a positive and negative thing. And I'm like, I don't understand this
Is
shit.
it below the line or above the line? Well, a positive 5 is above the line.
Above the line.
But there's
no,
not
that's not
5
how
above the line.
Yeah,
there's only
that's
2,
not how we
and then there's
express it in
7
this
below the
fucking
line.
column.
Stupid.
Yeah, you're like, I don't understand.
They're making little geniuses, I guess. They're breeding them to be fucking
either that or
super
psychopaths. Bunch of psychopaths.
Poppy psychopaths, because my wife gets some of this shit, and I'm like, it makes sense. She's a psychopath.
My wife knows math. Like, that's her thing, you know. It's her strong suit, math. And I'm like,
Dude.
well, this is for you.
Yeah.
You do
I
it.
just don't make it hard to read it.
No.
Like, just say, hey, there's 12 fish, 5 are gone. How many fish you got left?
No.
I got
We're gonna
you.
make this.
Don't say there's yellow fish, red fish, blue fish, green fish. You know?
Right? Dr.
And I
Seuss
need you to
fish.
show these fish and express it. Explain it. Why all that shit? Just tell me this minus this.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of, like, the whole week that you used to prep for a test. And they'd be telling you all these questions. You'd know it. They're like, oh, what's 1 + 1? 2. What's 2 + 2? 4. What's 3 + 3? 6. Shit, man, you were jamming. Getting it. And then the the test comes and it's fucking, what's 1x times 3 to the 7th power divided by this over fucking, 75. You're like,
Bitch, you didn't teach me this.
when did we do that? What day did I miss?
And there's always enough of those questions to fucking fail you if you don't get one right.
Yes. And it's 20 questions just like that. You're like,
Stupid.
we did 1 + 1, 2 + 2. What
I'm
the fuck
so
is
glad
this?
I'm not fucking in school. Well, I mean, I guess now it'd be super easy because you could just Google the shit or fucking, what is the app called? I don't even know. You can like ask AI and shit.
Yeah, Google. Hey, Google, help me out. What's this? And you could just talk to it.
Yeah, back when you had no AI to do it for you.
No.
Shit.
Had to figure out parabolas and shit. You're like, yeah, this ain't going to work.
Yeah, I don't know.
Huh.
What's a fucking parabola? I don't even know. Fuck that shit. It sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's the horseshoe, man. And the graph.
Whatever. Hope my daughter don't come ask me about parabolas. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's coming. I think parabolas happen in like 7th or 8th grade.
Is that like a DAT curve?
No, that curve's just 1. Just up.
4.
Parabola's like a...
Same thing.
No, well, the DAT curve's like 4 points.
Yeah.
6 points. Like, it's not crazy. Like, parabola's like, it's like this. It's weird. It looks like a fucking, like a flame, kind of, but on a graph. And it's way more math.
Touche.
Not as much math as we had with DAT curves.
I need you to draw 7 parabolas.
Can you
7
make
yellow
2
fish.
parabolas and make them touch each other? That's what I need.
Yeah.
I need it to look like the infinity symbol. Fucking math. Stupid ass math.
So what's up with these fucking whatchamacallits? Just like, what'd you send me? The steak?
Oh yeah, so yeah, if you looked into like Project Sunstreak or what was the other one? Fucking, I had it somewhere.
Steak. Something steak.
Stargate. Sorry, my God.
Stargate.
Yeah,
Star
Project
steak.
Stargate. Star Steaks.
Steak. I'm hungry now.
But so Project Stargate was a program ran by the government. There was people like doing remote viewing. It ran from like the 70s to like 95. Basically, people like, remember that show Minority Report where they had the precogs? Like they had those chicks in the tank, and then they'd see the crime before it happened.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. I remember that.
It's kind of the same thing. Like they'd have people like sit and like say they're in like this room and they'd, you know, envision like something happening or like a perp like in another like building somewhere else. And they'd be like, oh yeah, this is what they're doing, you know? Like they're behind a desk wearing this kind of garb. Apparently they said it was unsuccessful, but dude, if they spent that much time, like if they spent 20 years on this project, like something had to be successful. You know what I mean?
So what's it called?
Stargate, Project Stargate.
So they were able to imagine what.
Yeah, it's basically like trying to use like psychics and shit to do it.
So they could foresee the future.
Kind of. Yeah, it was a real Minority Report like. It's a big thing. Like there's documents on CIA.gov about this.
It's crazy. No, I believe it. I believe they
Weird.
do a lot of shit that.
Because the other one,
know
the
about.
Sunstreak one was
That one. That's just funny to me. That
Sunstreak. Yeah, stupid, right?
anything with streaking.
Streaking. Were they naked? That's the only way the psychic ability worked is if they were naked.
Yeah, streak.
Yeah.
Underwear
Just
streak.
ass crack hanging out. Boom, done. They had just a long shirt just down their underwear. They were able to see the future.
Fuck.
I've never shorted my pants and saw the future.
I know
saw-
you will have a streak in your pants at the end of the day. You will shit your pants. So
Yeah, we
sunstreak.
already- Sunstreak, yeah.
What's that one?
2 words. That's just the use of psychics and shit. Like, I still had that one up, I believe. Let's see. This is Stargate. Yeah, 1977 was Stargate. And then Sunstreak was the other one. Sunny Streak. Yeah, so it was a collaboration between the CIA, DIA, Army Intelligence and Security Command, and Air Force Technical Application Center to use psycho-engineeretics, whatever, energetics, to collect intelligence. Basically, the ability to physically interact with objects, locations, or events, including psychokinesis, ESP, and remote viewing. The people employed had alleged paranormal abilities to gather intelligence about distant events, as weird as that is.
So that's the sunstreak.
That's Sunstreak, yeah.
So what's Stargate?
Stargate. That one open too. Because of this. So that's parapsychological and related biophysical interactions. I have like the whole thing. Like there is a memorandum and shit. There is so many things
Too
on
many
this.
smart words for my brain.
Yeah, it's. Let's see. They said it was Project Stargate and remote viewing. So it's both basically the same shit. And they, 30-year series of classified projects, collectively known as the Stargate Project. Basically, it's just a bunch of people with alleged psychic abilities.
That's demonic shit,
Isn't that
in my
weird?
opinion. Anything psychic, that's
Yeah,
Satan. That's Satan
was
shit.
Apparently, it was at the height of the Cold War to try and get ahead of the Soviet Union powers of the mind. There was a result of the rumors that the Soviets were kind of doing the same thing. They don't know if the Soviet Union was actually doing that, but the CIA was like, yeah, we're going to totally do that. So they explored
Sounds like a
reading
good
other
idea.
people's thoughts, telepathy, predicting the future, and the ability to view a place or time remotely without actually being there.
Yeah, that's evil shit. In
It was
my
actually
opinion.
funded by the government.
Yeah, that's it's weird, man. That's
Right? Doesn't that make you feel like just strange? You're like, God.
yeah. I mean, the battle against good and evil, man. And
I mean, I already have that, like, battles of my own. Like, you know, like back in the day when, like, you do something stupid and you're like, oh, man, all my ancestors are looking down on me from heaven. Watch me do this stupid shit. You know,
Well,
that's enough.
yeah, because back in the day when you were little, like that's what all they used to say, like, "Oh, Grandpa's watching you."
Yeah.
Like, damn, I
Oh,
can't even go in my room and jack off. Grandpa's watching.
Nope, we're going to see you do that. That's why you're going to go blind. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, Every time you'd go in the room and get one going, you'd be like, "Grandpa's watching me."
Trying to hide it. Let me make sure I got
Cover
the
it
sheets
up.
over me. Fucking
What's crazy
terrible.
about all that, though, on a serious note, is like, this is where, like, I'm glad Don's coming on the next episode. That's going to be real good.
Right?
Because he's like our, he's the guy that, well, I can speak for myself. He's the guy I lean on with spiritual things and like God and everything, and really knowledgeable. But he's taught me, you know, I'm sorry taking it so serious because it was funny, but like, he's taught me about how like when you die, like nobody goes to heaven until Judgment Day, you know, like so. Learning that's, you know, has been good because, you know, you don't have to worry. Like the only person looking down on you, watching you is God, you know, Christ and the Most High. You know, but, and well, and the angels, but yeah, you know, you go to the bosom of Abraham when you die. And then from there, when Judgment Day comes, that's when you go down or up. But yeah, that's exciting for next week to talk more about this kind of stuff.
Right? Yeah. It'd probably expand on it a lot, you know?
Yeah. Because, I mean, he's taught me a lot, but I don't want to speak out of pocket and be a stumbling block for anybody. So I'll just keep it to myself for now. But once he starts talking, man, it's gonna be good to hear what he has to say.
It's all right. Well, we can talk about the other crap I read about this last week. Apparently, it's been going on for a while, but the stuff they put in cold medicine that does the nasal decongestion doesn't work.
Makes good meth, though.
Apparently, it's great for using for meth and just knocking you the fuck out.
Yeah, you know, that Sudafed shit, that was top ingredient, I heard. That's why they stopped selling certain shit.
It
doesn't stop your cold, but
no, just
keep
makes you
up on that.
unconscious. They've discovered that if you're unconscious, you can't cough. You don't know
you're
you're
not gonna
sneezing.
remember.
Yeah, you don't know you're coughing, sneezing, nothing. You were in a coma. If you're in a coma, you're immune to all effects.
Well, that's
Basically, all it is it's just promoting good sleep. Really, that's all it is. They're like, you know, if you just slept this shit off, you'd be fine. Yeah.
do a lot of sleeping.
You use
you'll
your
heal.
normal 5 hour. Yeah, if you get your normal 5 hour fucking sleep a night, not gonna help. You get a solid
basically-
fucking 8 in a coma.
So basically,
up.
they're making money off of cold medicine just to make your body sleep because it naturally heals itself in its sleep anyway.
Pretty much. Because, yeah, this phenylephrine, something like that. It's like PHENYLE.
Pterodactyl.
God, yes. Let's talk about some weird ass words. Colonel.
Dude.
Pterodactyl.
Dude, Colonel's
Pneumonia.
the worst.
Dude, where do you get Colonel? Because
That's
like
the worst word
you got-
ever.
Yeah, you got Colonel Corn, which is spelled Colonel.
Yeah.
Kernel. And then you got
Colonel.
Colonel, like in the military. Yeah, colonel.
That is the worst fucking word. And then pterodactyl.
Colonial. Yeah. Why would you put a P? Why is there a P in front of pterodactyl? Why is that P
Does
there?
not make sense.
No. Colonel, though. Colonel's fucked up. Like, that's just a
I
fucked
think
up word.
you can get over in your head the P, like
Yeah.
spell pterodactyl or pterodactyl.
I always say pterodactyl now just because
I
I'm
know.
like, fuck it. I'm going to say the P just so I feel better about it.
But you learn there's a P in there, you're like, fuck, that's weird, but okay. But Colonel? What the fuck?
Yeah, spell colonel like in the army. You're
like
like,
the C is the only thing that makes sense.
yes. No, it's colon EL.
Yeah, colonel.
It's like, tell me how my fucking tongue twists around to
Dude,
make that
I am
fucking
telling
sound.
you right now, if prior to a week ago, like I knew it's colonel, right? I know that, but like
Yeah.
if I would have read a book that had that word in it, and I came across that fucking word a couple weeks ago, I'd have been like, colonel, what the fuck is?
Yeah.
Oh, colonel. But
Yeah, and the
I would have
fucking-
not pronounced it colonel. I'll tell you
Dude,
that right
I'll
now.
look at these fucking medical terms. I'm like, man, I don't even know how to say this. Dude, I'll have to like talk to a new doctor or something. They're like, so what medication you on? And I'm like, well,
This one.
it's spelled like this.
It has
I'll
an M
just
in
spell
there.
it for you. Yeah, I'm not sure how to
And
say
an
it.
X and a
so
Y
this is
and
what
an
we
L.
got. Yeah, it's got a bunch of weird shit that I don't understand. And it's
Yeah.
like 5 milligrams. That's why I take it that. 5 milligrams of whatever this is referred to. And then my mom, or not my mom, but my mother-in-law and my wife, they say the other term for it. Oh, it's also this. What the fuck is that?
Can you just keep it one word?
Please. Please refer to this shit
The
as one
simple
thing.
word, like the
Yes.
like the great value word.
Yes. Yeah, this is for swelling. Awesome.
It's
Take
called
this. If,
no more swelling. Swell
yeah,
no more.
anti-swell. Sweet.
Yo.
That's what I need. I need some anti-swell medicine. No,
Dude.
it's gonna be fucking this long.
Ibuprofen spelt weird. Ibuprofen.
Ibuprofen. Yeah.
My wife mispronounces words all the time. All the time. She said, what the fuck? What's that? Neosporin.
Oh,
calls
Neosporin.
Yeah, she calls it that.
I know how many people call it Neosporin.
Neosporin. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's like,
what?
it's Neosporin.
Dude, she says Western. She calls like Northern. I'm like, what? That's fucking weird.
I think there's little Pueblos, Safeways, you know?
Say pterodactyl.
Walmarts. Walmarts, Safeways, you know. You always got to add the S for some reason. I don't get
is
it.
fucking weird too.
Yeah, debris. How many people say that fucked up too? Remember when we were in NDT class?
Debris. Yeah, debris.
Who the fuck is going to call this debris? I'm going to slap you in the face. You say debris one more time.
It's debris.
It's debris. It's always been debris.
I cough. Debris.
Motion. Yeah, that's a little Dane Cook from back in the day.
The English spelling is weird as fuck though. Like it's bad.
I know there's a million other weird ass fucking words that you're just like.
I really want to learn Hebrew.
So that you can say like 5 words.
I want to learn it to read it. I want to learn to speak it. I want to start doing that.
You're
So
gonna
I
go
can
with
read like
Hebrew.
the original Bible.
This way it's translated by you rather than like
Yeah.
generation and generation and generation.
Yeah, I want to read it for myself. What it said.
I mean, you look at some of these languages and like, man, this shit don't make sense. But at least they have like words that like mean what they say. Our words, they can
They
mean
say
anything.
this word, it means this.
Yeah, and then we just make shit up.
There's not multiple meanings. Yeah.
Skibbity.
Skibbity.
What the fuck is skibbity? It's like calling something cool, you know? Like remember? Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. I like it's cool.
Yeah. Yeah,
The fuck?
Skibbity Rizzler.
I don't know.
That's what I hear all the time. Skibbity Rizzler.
That's bad. What else? What other fucking terms do we have? We had a bunch of stupid ass terms.
Bruh.
God, the boy always hits me with a bruh.
Bruh.
So I started doing bruh.
Bruh.
Or yeah, and now the thing is girl. Calm down, girl. But no. So
What do you
when we got Jersey Mike's last week.
I'm getting that shit tomorrow.
No. You're gonna do Jersey Mike's tomorrow? Love it. Anyway, so Jersey Mike's. When we got Jersey Mike's the other day, I went in the bathroom because I had to shit after because you know that big ass sandwich. It's gotta go somewhere. And I had like oil on my hands because you know we do the olive oil. And I was like, man, if I sit down to shit and I wet my hands and my hands are oily, I'm gonna have to shit more. I'm gonna have like flashbacks with the glycol, you know, where just it does something to your fucking butthole where it's just like, oh, I'm gonna have to shit. So I was like, I better wash my hands first. And then I started thinking, I was like, how many times do you gotta wash your hands before you actually do something else? Like before you're like, oh, I'm gonna wash my hands before I wipe my ass and then wash them after again.
You need Dawn dish soap to get that glycol off.
Dude, that glycol's like
ducks. It cleans ducks off. Well,
yeah, but it doesn't clean glycol off. That glycol's forever. Really?
You get that glycol on a brush
And just flick it in somebody's ass.
flick it in somebody's
my
ass
God.
crack like that when they're working.
It penetrates, dude. It penetrates the pants.
If it happens to you, you sit there like, why do I have to shit so bad?
Hey, you don't
My
even
ass
know.
is juiced up. That's
Yeah,
why
so-
I have an urge to shit. My ass is juicy from. Oh my god.
Yeah, the shit that used to happen at work, right? Working at the mill, at the tube mill, you'd have to do this like split leg thing, where basically one leg is pushing the button to spin the pipe, and the other leg's on the ground. You're fucking magging it. While you're split leg, somebody's coming up behind you and just juicing your fucking ass with the glycol. Dude. As soon as you get done with that pipe, you're like, I gotta go, man. My ass is telling me it's time to fucking mosey.
You
I'm gonna
can't
shit my
stimulate
pants.
the butthole, dude. You can't
Dude,
do
it doesn't even hit the butthole. It's just near it.
Your butthole knows. It senses it.
It senses that little bit of weird moisture, like right there. It's like, there's something going on. Yeah, now getting juiced up with fucking glycol. My goodness, dude. That was not a fun time.
It does something to your body.
Yeah, I don't know what it does. Like it
Makes
doesn't.
your ass want to shit.
It's not even touching your skin. How does it,
It makes your
penetrate the
asshole.
pants?
It makes your asshole just
immediate.
want to get it.
Yeah. So
Some shit out.
that's what I was dreading. I was like, oh my God, dude. I was like, I am dreading this so bad. If I go wipe my ass with that little bit of like olive oil on my finger or something, and it goes through the paper or even gets close, and that fucking one ply we got at work, that ain't gonna cut it, dude. You're like, oh, this is gonna be a long fucking day in the shitter.
Do you
Then it
think
won't stop.
baby oil feels the same way?
I know. I going to a Diddy party, you'd probably find
That's
out.
what
Right?
I'm saying. Like, these people are probably shitting all over, dude.
Oh, dude, just
Like, squirting that shit,
yeah.
getting an
They probably
asshole
don't.
with it.
Well, my thought is they probably don't serve like a meal.
Dude.
They're probably it's drinks only. Sorry,
But
we're only doing drinks here.
If you're snorting that pink cocaine and you're getting sprayed in the ass with some fucking oil, you are shitting everywhere, dude. I'm telling you. You got a little bit of drugs in you. You get that little on your. Oh, dude, you're squirting everywhere. Everybody's got shit on them. It's gonna be a shit show for real. That's what they're scared of getting out.
Yeah,
Getting shit on.
yeah. There's just
Fucking
turds
Vince
everywhere.
McMahon and it and shit.
Look like them fucking dogs on those TikTok videos, just squirting.
Dude.
Yeah, when I say that, this is what happens after your dog eats pineapple, just a
Oh.
spray. Bad.
That's like me eating pickle juice. Fucking drinking pickle juice.
Apparently, pickles are supposed to be anti-inflammatory though. Supposed to help with inflammation, all kinds of
Hey,
shit.
Imagine they're
They clean you out, too.
anti-hold food in your stomach too.
And you get pickles on your fucking sandwich every time.
Anti-tight asshole.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So you gonna go to Jersey Mike's or you gonna order it,
Well, I don't know.
or you gonna just mosey on down
Josh
there?
is driving, so I don't know. I might have to order it and have it delivered. I'm only going 2 days this week, Monday,
Yeah, that's what
Tuesday.
you said. You're gonna be off Wednesday.
I'm gonna go and get my work done and get out of there.
Yeah. See ya.
So I don't have to drive Wednesday when it's snowing like a motherfucker. I hate the fucking snow. I do.
You look at
I
the
hate it.
forecast just for that.
Like a light snow, like heavy flakes for like, I don't know, an hour. It melts. Cool. I love the snow. But when there's a blizzard, dude, and it's cold for fucking a week and a half and it's icy as fuck, I don't like that shit.
Mm.
Call me a pussy.
No.
I don't like it.
Like,
I'm
do
not
you
a
know?
cold weather guy, and I'm almost 40. I don't like it. Hurts.
No, do you know what fucking sucks? I never paid attention to the weather until we were working outside all the time. Then I knew what the weather's going to be like today, tomorrow, the next week.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, I already know.
I hate it.
Unlike Josh, who doesn't think of anything but today. I'm like, you do. Come on, man. You don't ever plan anything for like the next week. Like
No.
you don't look at the weather and be like, it's going to be shitty tomorrow. No, he just wakes up at shitty.
Yeah,
It's weird.
I really ain't I don't look ahead either, really. My wife tells me. She's like, hey, it's going to snow like a motherfucker Wednesday. I'm like, no. Thanks, though. I'm not going to be there
Awesome.
Wednesday, so I'm good.
I'm staying home.
I think it starts Tuesday night, though, in the mountains or some shit. 30 inches we're supposed to get in the mountains.
Fuck. Dude, we'll get it. It'll just be cold here. It'll be brutal ass cold.
Windy.
Yeah, I'll be doing the turkeys in the
I
garage.
think I hate the wind more than snow. That's what makes me hate it when it's cold, is the wind.
The wind.
Yeah, the wind's the bitch.
I hate the wind and the driving in the early fucking morning when it's fucking pitch black. No one's like scraped the roads. You're like, I don't even know if I'm on the road.
Don't know if I'm in the Lions.
Nope, I have no
You
idea.
get to do. You're like, okay, go over a little bit.
Yeah, you don't even get that. It's just, I don't know.
Smooth.
Yeah, just sliding. It's fine. Just go this way really fast. If something gets in your way, turn. It's real good. That's horrible, man. That's just horrendous. And I wouldn't wish that on my own worst enemy. You see the Nuggets?
No.
You see the Nuggies? So the Nuggies lost to the Mavs when Jokic came back, and then they beat the Lakers. Like handily beat the Lakers.
Dub.
Not against the Lakers. Double-dub. Yeah,
He's
double-double.
the dub machine.
Dude. Yeah, might fuck around and get a triple-double. Jesus.
I don't know. It's hard to say. I think as a year goes, like, where's AG at?
He's hurt. He's been hurt for a while. I think
Like,
it's his
how
hammy.
hurt?
A hammy. Get a little hammy. Moons over my hammy. I think it's his hammy.
Green eggs and hammy.
Green eggs and hammy, yeah. I think it's a hamstring. I'm not sure.
Well, fuck, he's like not playing a game.
Ankle. Yeah, he hasn't played in like a month, it feels like. Been a long time.
It'd be cool for us to win another one, but I'm kind of content. That's what losing teams, they just get content. Like, we got one, I don't care if we win another one. We got one.
But must have been how the Panthers felt. We tied the Chiefs. We could lose now. It's fine.
Yeah.
We're good. Don't worry about it.
I'm just glad we beat the fuck out of them in the Super Bowl.
Oh, the Panthers? Yes.
Yeah.
Especially with Cam. You know, like,
He still gets hate about not jumping on that football. He was talking about it on his 4th and 1 thing.
business decisions, man.
He's like, I would have torn every muscle in my leg knowing what I know now.
That you were not going to come back? Like, did you think you had a comeback happening?
Von Miller was on your ass.
From the
Do you
beginning.
think he'll come back and do like a contract with the Broncos before he retires?
To retire as a Bronco?
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe. I don't know.
Come back for $1 million.
I'm still sad about losing Justin Simmons. I really like Justin
I'm
Simmons.
not.
I like Justin Simmons.
I liked him too, but we're fine.
Because, like, the Falcons signed him for, like, nothing. I was like,
Maybe we didn't
that
want him
sucks.
no more.
no. Kind of like how, you know, the Raiders didn't want Devontae no more. Devontae didn't
Dude.
want the Raiders. Ended up with the Jets. Who don't want the Jets either
Devontae
now.
is a fucking idiot. Like we talked about. Like
Mhm.
he should have seen it and been like, even at the very best, Rodgers plays 2 more years.
Dude, at the best, he plays this year and maybe next year.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
at the very best. Like why would you go
Year and a
somewhere
half.
and have to go somewhere else after that?
Yeah, because the
You
Jets
should have
have
went to New Orleans or fucking Kansas City. Kansas City preferably for your sake.
Yes.
Because you ain't never gonna want to leave there once you get there.
You should have never left Green Bay.
No. For real. For real.
Should have never left Green Bay.
Dude, they look good.
Dude.
Jordan Love is not a bad quarterback.
No.
He's definitely better than Aaron Rodgers right now.
Yeah. And that North, Jesus. That's a brutal.
Yeah, Devontae Adams is an idiot.
Like, for as much as I don't like Caleb Williams, like, as a person, like, the Bears are doing okay. Like, they're competitive. I just don't like him.
I just don't like. Yeah, like I ain't down with. I ain't like. He's good. Why you gotta paint your fingernails and be fruity?
I just don't like when he was losing, how, like, sad he'd get. Like, when he
I'm
lost
doing my
to,
dog.
dude, like, crying in the stands. I'm like, come on, man. Like,
I'm gonna go home and hold my dog and paint my nails.
yeah, I don't dig that. I don't dig on that.
He's good though.
He's good. Like, Drake May's good. He's just getting killed by his O-line and New England's inability to draft receivers. Like New England's a bad spot for quarterbacks to go.
Yes.
Unless your name is Tom Brady.
Well, I mean, after Tom Brady, like what you're gonna have to do to be relevant there,
Right?
to be accepted there, you're gonna have to win a Super Bowl like quickly.
Yes.
It ain't gonna
Now
happen,
they're gonna
dude.
move on. No, you
Fucking-
get traded like Mac Jones. And you go play for
Dude.
Jacksonville.
The Chiefs have 8 more years of just being the best,
Or just dominance.
just being the
Like,
best.
unless Andy Reid decides to retire in the next 8 years, they have 8 years of just solid.
I think
play.
Mahomes is talented enough
Because
to win one without Andy, just off of sheer fucking greatness. He'll get one, but
But you figure they're already prepping that Noah Gray to be something when Travis Kelce's gone. Because really, by all accounts, Travis Kelce's having a down year this year.
dude, you
like,
could tell
When
with
they need him, he's great.
you
but-
could tell with his other business things he's got going on that
Too
he's
much, man.
probably gonna be done after this year. Whatever this year he's
He
done.
wants to
He's gonna
retire.
go on.
Go marry Taylor Swift, do his little TV shows and stuff, his podcast, and be done.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. It's like, dude, you've got all the records and shit. You're doing great. Like, I understand why you came back this year, because you truly feel like, hey, we have a chance to do 3.
Yeah.
And I want to be part of that team that does 3 in a row. I
Yeah.
don't think they're going to do it, but
Said that last year though.
everybody says that. Yeah, but I don't know. I believe in the football gods, man. Football gods can't let it happen. Like,
I want it to be the Lions.
I wanted to be the Lions. Dude, Lions, Bills,
Bills
would be
and
ideal,
Lions.
dude. That would be
Bills
the greatest
and
Super Bowl.
Lions, and that will be the best Super Bowl in years since
Yes.
2016.
Because who gives a shit who wins? Two
Exactly.
franchises that have never won it. So someone's gonna get a trophy.
I would actually root for the Bills.
I'd go Lions. I'll I like Dan
just
Campbell too
because
much.
of the heartbreak.
I'm losing 4 in a row.
Dude, like the heartbreak. Like the Lions never made it. But if they make it and they lose, they got a good team. Like they could come back
Dude,
again.
Did you ever watch the 30 for 30 with the Bills?
No.
Where it went over the Super Bowl losses?
Well, I probably
Dude,
did.
it was sad. It was
Dude, I'm
sad as
telling
fuck
you.
to watch. I was like, this is just depressing.
For that team to they got to get through Kansas City. So for that team to go to the playoffs, get to the Super Bowl, that means you beat Kansas City in Kansas City, and you get to the fucking Super Bowl and you lose. Dude, I don't know if those fans can handle that. Like,
whereas Detroit fans, they'd probably honestly be like, dude, we made it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
We made it.
yeah.
It's
Lose
just
this
Detroit's
year,
that
hey,
weird
we'll get there
team that
next
like
year.
it doesn't matter.
I mean, I wouldn't be sad if the Lions beat the Bills.
No.
But I would want it in my heart for the Bills.
You're like, please, Buffalo, just one for you guys.
Josh, win it for him, man. Like on the last fucking drive, 4th down, need a touchdown, down by 6 or whatever, down by 5, run it in, carry 4 people. Josh Allen to make a fucking statue in Buffalo for him. Like, it'll be the greatest thing ever. Fuck, who's Jim Kelly?
They'd make a statue out of buffalo wings for him. They'd be like, here you go,
like
man,
who's
you
this
beat the
Kelly
whole thing.
guy? Josh Allen, baby.
Yeah.
I've always liked Josh Allen. When he was coming out of...
Yeah, you liked him in
fucking-
Wyoming.
I know. I was like, we need to draft this guy. No. I forgot who we drafted that year. Not him. Some ass player.
Did we get Brock? Was that when we got Osweiler?
No.
Or did we get Paxton Lynch?
That's who we got, I think. I don't know. It was an ass pick, whatever we did.
So
John
now
Elway
it's like,
could not pick a quarterback to save his life.
no.
But
I
he
don't
gave us
understand how
the
that
Super Bowl
translates.
50 MVP, though.
Yeah.
So, that's whatever.
And then he went out and said Flacco's not past his prime. He's in his prime. And he couldn't play for us, but then he goes and like kills it
Dude,
for
Russ
everybody else.
couldn't
You're
play
like,
for us.
no. And now he's
The
killing
defense
it.
is carrying Russ, though, right now.
They gotta beat him. Like, because like I watched that, like I watched him throw bad picks, I watched him fumble. I was like, bro, he's like a front runner. You know what I mean? Like, as long as everything's going good, they're doing good. If it starts going bad, then he's just doing that aw shucks bullshit that killed me when he was here. I was like, man, you gotta stop that. Yeah. And we'll get him next time. Dude, it's the end of the game. That's the Super Bowl. You just lost us the Super Bowl. When he was in Seattle.
Oh, dude.
All you had to do was turn and hand it to Marshawn.
Yeah. That was a bad play call.
There you go. Dude, I thought it was over. I was like, they're going to hand it to Marshawn. He's going to power it in. This game's over. I got up to get a drink. Turn around, interception. I was like, why would you throw it?
Worst call ever.
Shucks. We'll get it. We'll get him next time.
Skibbity.
Yeah, it's dumb, man. Like, I don't understand it. But the Cardinals lost, so that means the Seahawks are ahead in that division now.
They'll fuck it up.
Dude, Geno. Like, they keep riding with Geno, and, like, he's not your playoff quarterback, man. You guys need a quarterback. Keep rolling with Geno every year. Like, I don't know if he's on some hell of a deal or if they just have budget concerns or what, but it's like, he ain't your guy. Like, he did good for a minute. And yeah, I know every time we count Geno out, he does good. It's like, yeah, he does good enough.
I didn't know Tim Patrick played for the Lions.
Yeah, I told you that.
I forgot.
Yeah.
Catching passes.
Yeah. And
I like that guy.
I think that was a mistake by Denver. We should have kept Tim Patrick. I think Bo Nix wouldn't have struggled
He
as
caught
much.
everything.
Yeah, he was amazing.
I like Sutton, though, because he don't bitch or complain or whine or bitch in the media. He's always just team guy.
Yeah, this is what it is.
Yeah.
Shows up, catch your passes, go. He can get zero receptions on 0 targets. Won't say a word.
Block on every play and doesn't bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Then he goes in there, catches the ball, and fumbles it away, and loses the game.
Yeah,
but
or it'll hit him right in the hands. Like, he catches the easiest balls, or he fucks up the easiest balls, but catches the most difficult ones.
Yeah,
falling down back of the end zone on his knees, ball barely near him, he catches it in his hands. It bounces off of him. We almost get a fucking pick. I'm like, ooh, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe we should purposely throw it shitty to you, like purposely give you a little lame duck or something.
Like fucking Peyton Manning.
Oh, dude. I bet he'd be the master at catching Peyton Manning passes. Just a little flutter, boom, catch that shit. Yep. Stick to him. Sticky man. He'd never drop a ball.
Comes in like this way.
Right? It turns, lays on your
Yeah.
hands. Baker. Do you see Baker today? I really like Baker Mayfield. That guy gives 110% all the time. He ran that one in for a touchdown. He saw his running back fumble the ball like he did the nice little draw, handed to his running back, and he does the shit where he like runs away, from the play. Dude fumbled the ball on like the goal line. Baker turned around to see it, ran, jumped on the fumble. I was
Really?
like, look at this guy. Yeah. And then he was downfield blocking for his running back and shit. I was like, his running back had like a 50-yard fucking run. He's down there blocking. I was like, fucking Baker,
I like
man.
Baker.
Yeah, dude, Cleveland fucked up. Cleveland fucked up getting rid
Yeah,
of
they
Baker.
did.
Didn't seem like
Why?
it at the time. But
Well,
in
because they got
retrospect, they're
Deshaun
like,
and pushed him out, didn't they?
well, they pushed him out first, then got Deshaun. Like, he's already out. But then Baker went to Carolina, did absolutely nothing. And then went to Tampa.
We went to the Rams
Well, yeah, he went to the Rams that same year because he was at Carolina, then he went to the Rams.
and then showed out.
Yeah, wasn't it against the Raiders? I
I
can't remember.
remember.
He
I
showed
remember
up
he had a
and,
really
like,
good game.
Yeah, he had like a night to learn the playbook or some shit, 2 nights to learn
Yeah.
the playbook, and then just like balled out. You're like, damn, Baker. Yeah, no, I like Baker. Baker good. All right, man. Well, that probably going to wrap us up for this week. That was a quick one.
Yeah. Got like 2
Little,
hours.
it's probably be like an hour and change after I edit it. Since, we had door slamming, people talking,
Yeah.
potato soup brewing.
Next week, though, hopefully it's a big week.
Yeah, hopefully we get Don.
Hopefully we get a lot of shit going on next week.
Is Don
Lot of
supposed to be
good.
Saturday or Sunday? Do you know?
Don't ask.
Don't know. We are
Whenever he's
unaware.
free. No, Sunday. I think he said Sunday.
Because we got our second podcast happening on Saturday. Yeah, the new one. Next 4 quarters.
Yeah.
New podcast. Second one with 2 other dudes. Us 2 and two more dudes. So it should be fun.
4 dudes.
4 dudes. We can do math.
So I need you to
Wait,
draw
I'm gonna
4
need you to do
dudes.
four dudes. They're going to have to be 2 white dudes and 2 other white dudes.
So
And you're going to add them together.
4 white dudes.
4 white dudes. Yeah.
Big week
So that
next
should be
week.
fun. Oh yeah, a lot of podcasts, a lot of talking. So gonna have a lot of different shit going on. Anyway,
Peace out.
Yeah, episode 5. Cinco.
Later.
Later.
We gather round to share the screen, talking flicks and dreams. It's a movie scene. In the world of sports, politics collide. I'm not sick, buckle up, enjoy the ride.